Okay, so what we want to do here is use the long pattern to move away from the fret nut if we're going in a circle of fourths or fifths. So as you can see here, if we move this pattern down, the pattern is moving away from the fret nut. Whereas if we started, let's say we started here at the top of the pattern, okay, and this would be our fret nut would be the yellow. We would be in this D shape, top of the pattern. If we started going, if you go to a D shape to a D shape to a G shape to a C shape, what is that? That's in fourths. So move the pattern up, it goes in fourths. Fourth, 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 the fourth of that, the fourth of that. But guess what? As we move that pattern up, the pattern's going to the left. So that's not going to help us if we're playing by the fret nut. If this is the fret nut, that's not going to help us. If we're way up here, it's going to help us. Way up here, I want to play a circle of fourths. Then it'll help us. You see, it's not going to matter until it gets to this fourth. But what if we were sitting on the 7√2 like that? What if we were at 7√2 here, and we didn't want to go any higher with this. We wanted to go lower. Okay, so move it up and with the long pattern, and we want to go to that fourth there. So we'd be like 7√2. So we'd start with a C shape. The fourth of C is F. How are we going to play that F? All right, well, the fourth of the E shape, the fourth of the E shape there is the A shape, but we want to move it down. So we want to use the pentatonic next member of the A shape, which would be the C shape. We want to get it down to here. So we use the long pattern there. Okay, so we start with, if we're at 7√2 there, in the key of F, in the key of C rather, 7√2. We want to go to F. Okay, instead of just going to the A shape, we can go to that C pattern, which would be move the pattern up and go and move, and then there's shape fitting. It's more than shape fitting, it's pattern flow. Okay, and we're going to go there to the fourth. So we got the 7√2 here. Okay, that's our E shape C. Move the pattern up, and we're going to its fourth. Now look at this. E shape goes to the A shape, actually. Sorry about that C shape, because that C shape was down here. The C shape, you see how it was one cage shape over? So we want to, if we want to do that, to go to the fourth there, all right, we're going to have to, let's see, the 7 goes up, the 4 comes in, 1 over. Oh, that's right. Yeah, there's your B flat, the fourth of F. So we'll go to, so here's your, let's just do this. I don't want to start this little segment over because, you know, I think we've stumbled onto it. This is pretty much one of those critical points. They're called critical points. So we have the E-shaped C. And then we go to the long pattern, which is an S. It actually, we're just the single shape here is an, you know, it's an S3XL right here. Okay, 5, 6, 7, root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But the bottom string is going to be an S1CXL. So this is just a top member of that S3XL, and it's going to be 4, 5, 6. So we play it like this. Okay, the fourth of that, let's see, we started with C, we went to the F, that had a B flat in it. Now we go to the fourth of that B flat. It's going to be E flat. So now we're going to go root 2 3. Okay, that now we're at B flat. Okay, we started at C here. Sorry, critical point here. So we gotta like, you know, get through the mud here. It's the thick mud. C shape. All right, E shape C to a long pattern to the F there, starting on the fourth. Fourth of that becomes the B flat. The B flat's right there. Okay, root 2 3 4 5 6 4 5 6 7 root 2 3 4 5 6. Now that right there, it counted. That's an E-shaped pattern. You know that is. That's an S2 EXL. That root 2 3 4 5 6 right there. That's an S2 EXL. Okay, so that was our B flat, and then we go to the fourth of that B flat, moving the pattern up. Okay, so notice the pattern's moving down. So our initial motivation was, we're way up here. We want to move the pattern down. We don't want to move the pattern up into the smaller notes that are harder to get to. Okay, so now from that B flat, the same three notes practically now become the E flat, but it's the fifth of E flat, B flat being the fifth of E flat, and I know that because I'm on the same note. That fifth is going to be Mixolydian. It's all right. E flat. There's my E flat. Sorry, that's actually a B flat. Where'd my E flat go? That was supposed to be E flat. B flat is the fifth of. It's the actually B flat is the fifth of E flat. This is supposed to be an E flat down here. It was. So what shape would we do at that point? Again, with the E flat there, we take it on an A shape. Okay, so that's what's going on, moving the pattern down. It's going to go to the left, but guess what? Let's go back to C. So now like, you know, bend your brain and go back to the C, the lowest, E, the lowest note on the guitar. 3 4 5. Remember, my guitar is a baritone guitar, but here's the lowest note on your guitar. Now we're going to move the we want the pattern to go to the right. We're going to move it down, okay? Instead of moving it up, now we're going in string shape fifths. So we'll take C, we'll go, now let's go to a critical point here where the pattern moves over. So let's just start on, what is E the fourth of? E is the fourth of B. Here's your B. Okay, so E's the fourth of B. The low E becomes the fourth of B. We're going to move the pattern down rather, and it's going to go to the right. You see how it goes to the right there? And if we just like zoop the pattern down here again, it stays to the right and only goes further to the right. So that's what's going on with it right there. And we go from that B to the fifth of B now. It's the fifth now because string shape fifth. The fifth of A shape is E shape. Hey, we're out of time. That's going to be an a G flat, key of G flat. We're out of time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. It's been a great lesson.